Hello. Today's drink is hot chocolate because it was supposed to snow yesterday and it didn't, and I'm very annoyed. It's too hot. I haven't made one of these life update videos in like eternity. My last one was like in the middle of 2017, forever ago. So what I'm currently reading, I'm reading The Hobbit right now. I didn't get the actual physical book that I have. It's downstairs somewhere. I don't know why I didn't go and get it, but I'm not gonna get it now. I'm reading The Cricket on the Hearth, which is the third Christmas story that Charles Dickens wrote. It's really boring. And I'm reading The Princess Bride, which I was supposed to have finished already, but here it is. There's a scratch on it. No. Is this cool enough yet? Nope, it's not. So let's talk about writing. I'm still working on The Legend of the City, working title. I'm on draft 2, but the way I've been doing the drafting is that each draft is focused on a certain part of it. So on draft 2, I'm trying to fix out the plot and fill in all the plot holes and rearrange things and stuff like that. So I've technically gone through it several times, and I just call it like draft 2.3, but technically I'm probably on draft 3 or 4 right now, technically. Right now I'm not even touching the actual draft. What I'm doing is I've written out the plot line again in a lot more detail, and I'm going through that and fixing out all the plot holes and stuff there. And once I'm done with that, then I'm going to go to the actual draft and apply it. It's sort of like I'm making a miniature prototype before working on the big project. I've also been doing a bunch of research for it. Fortune telling is something that comes into it, and right now if you looked at my computer, you would see a bunch of tabs open on Wikipedia pages of all sorts of different fortune telling. It's very weird. I've also been searching like the history of random objects because it takes place in the 1500s, and I keep running into things and being like, does this exist in this time? And so my search history is just filled with history of the blank, with all sorts of random stuff in the blank. Jack-in-the-boxes, closets, slaughterhouses, chickens, hotels, all the randomness stuff. This is still too hot. I've been coming up with so many video ideas recently, and I really like all of them, but it's winter and I'm like not sick, but like lethargic all the time. I just feel tired. So the last handful of videos that I put out are kind of filler videos, because I don't want to work on the videos I really want to make, because I am scared that my lethargicness, if I'm using that word right, is going to make them not as good as they can be. Hopefully I get over this soon, and then I can make all the really cool videos that I've been wanting to make. I'm still taking art classes. Those have been fun. I've actually had like a stack of my art from the art shows the years before, and I didn't have anything to do with them, so I've like started an art wall right here. I'll put in an image of it. Okay. It's cool enough now. Journaling. This is my journal. It is a nice journal. You can kind of see that there's a lot of stuff in it. This journal I've been using since 2016. During 2017, I got in the biggest journaling slump, and I just stopped writing in it for like a whole year. And then recently, around Christmas time, I discovered journaling videos with people doing their journals, and that just put me right back into it. I think the problem was I was getting bored of the way I was journaling. I usually just wrote down the day. I didn't put anything else in it. I didn't put decoration in it or like little mementos from the day. At the very most, I would rarely like draw a picture of something. And I think I was just getting bored of it. And then I discovered journaling videos, and then I just went a little bit crazy. It was Christmas time, so I had all sorts of materials to use. Christmas paper, wrapping paper, pictures, and then of course a bunch of interesting stuff was happening because it was Christmas time. I went a little crazy with the decorations. I'm almost finished with this journal. I'm probably gonna finish it today, actually. There's 2 pages left in it. I'm thinking about doing a journal flip-through video once it's full, but I'm not sure yet. This is like mostly words. There's like a few little decorations on every page or so. There's very few full decorated pages that I'm willing to share. So if I do that video, I'll have to skip most of the pages, and probably most of the pages that I do show will be mostly blurred out, and I'll have to figure out how to blur things out. I don't know how to do that yet. This year, this time, right now, is actually my senior year, so that's fun. Something that I always did for years and years was whenever something came up, like join this club or run for this little election thing or come to this event, a lot of times I would think, I'm not sure I want to do that, but I might, so I'm gonna skip it this year and maybe do it next year. And I've caught myself thinking that several times during this year, and I realized I can't actually do that anymore because it's my last year technically. For instance, I joined a beta club recently, and they had beta club elections for like president and all the things, and I was thinking, I don't really think I want to do that, so maybe I'll do it next year. But then I realized that I actually probably won't be there next year because it's my last school year. I still didn't end up running for anything because I'm just not that committed to this club. I don't want to do that much work for them. And it did sound like it was going to be a lot of work, so I wasn't into that. And since this is the question that everyone just asks me all the time this year, what I plan to do after this year is to just keep pursuing writing. I'm going to keep writing. I'm going to try to get my current work published by the end of this year, hopefully. It might get pushed back to next year, just so that I can have time to do more marketing. And I'm not planning on going to college. I don't really see the point in going and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for 4 years of schoolwork when I could just pay $50, $150 for an online class. So I'm just gonna stick with the writing. Something new I've done for this year is I created a sort of bullet journal, but not really. It's kind of up on a wall. I will cut to explaining about that. So this is my wall thing. This first one is for working out. As you can see, I have separate dot things, one for yoga, one for walking or running, and one for other working outs. As you can see, I haven't done that much of it this year. This is piano. I need to tape all these back, but this is piano. I want to learn 12 songs this year. I fill in a note every time I learn a song. This one is for a song called Milton's Tower. That's the first song that I've learned. This is my trying new things thing. Basically what it is I want to try and learn about a new thing every week. So there's one spot for every week of the year. The first week was opera, and then poker, and then Irish food is branching out to a few weeks, but that's fine. And there's also a video coming out on that soon, and this is like a new thing. This is writing. These are the goals and the dates. This is supposed to have all of the months on it. There's 12 of them. And then my goals over here. This is the reading one. Some of you might have heard me say that I accidentally set my Goodreads goal to 50 books, and that's because I made this little bookshelf. I meant to put only 25, but I put 25 on this shelf, so I just put another 25 and just said that it's 50. This is YouTube. This does not count as all of them. This is like part of the year, I think. I forget exactly how much, but I put the title in every time I post a video. Then down here past my thing is the Instagram thing. I fill in a bubble for each Instagram post I put on my author page. And behind this is my bucket list side. I want to get 2 bucket list items done every month. So this month I've already watched an opera, and we're trying Irish food, which is going to be the second spot. What else is new? I think I've gotten my braces off since my last update video, so that's fun. Another new thing that I have started is a book club, a teen book club. I think I've mentioned this in videos before. That's actually when I was supposed to read this. I didn't finish it in time, but I did not tell anyone I did not finish it in time. The Hobbit is also a read for book club, and I didn't finish that one in time either, but I read it before a long time ago. so that one's okay. This month we're supposed to be reading Lord of the Rings, so I'm gonna finish Hobbit and hopefully get on that, though I really don't want to. That should be a full update for you. I probably missed a few things, but you don't need to know every detail of my life. It's fine. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it. If you have any suggestions of books I could add to my book club list, be sure to tell me, because we need books. Wouldn't be a book club without books. It would just be a club. Bye! Ah!